All right, y'all. I am back in the garden. I'm on my lunch, but I went ahead and put some lavender over here. I'm sorry about the noise, y'all, because I'm not going to be on here too long. But what I'm getting ready to do is tell you all what I'm getting ready to do. Then I'll bring you back later to show you all. I went ahead and put in some lavender seeds down here. So this is going to be lavender. I'm going to get some more of that out. I'm going to get all of these weeds out of here. But I'm going to also sow in some radish and some beets, okay, in here up under my tomatoes. So, y'all, they are out here working next to my house. So it's going to be a little noisy. So I'm just letting you all know, and then I'll bring y'all back later. All right, y'all, look at it. I took the leaves off of it, the one that the roller bugs and all of them was eating on. And I'm going to take this one off too. But that's how little it is. That is nice. That's all right. I can grow some more, make them a little, try to get them bigger than this. But this is a start. My cabbage. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and pulled everything out. So that's done as far as that cabbage. So I'm going to move this over here. This had one herb in it, and I forgot what it was, but y'all, it burnt out. So I'm going to leave it there so it can go to seed. So hopefully it'll come back. But I'm going to dig this up right here and add some chives to here so it can have some chives. That's exactly what I'm going to do. It's already fertilized and everything in here. So just go ahead and do that. Dig this up a little bit. Dig it down in there. Yep. And then I'm going to plant these. Some chives. All right, be back. So I went ahead and turned around and I put some chives right there. So let me go ahead and cover it up. Cover it back up. So I'm not rushing them. I'm just putting them in there in the ground. Let me go ahead and put this right here so I know what they are. These are some chives. I don't want to put it over here. I think I'm going to put it over here in the corner so I know. So they're going to come up, hopefully. I just put a lot of them in there, so if they germinate, they germinate. If they don't, I know some will. And then I'm going to water it in. Hey, good Thursday afternoon. Yes, good Thursday afternoon. So I am coming to you all today. I am going to be putting the weed barrier down on my in-ground so I can start that renovation. I'm calling it a renovation, which you see it over there. You see it now. I'm going to be starting that in a few minutes. This right here has become a game changer. Yes, honey, a game changer, honey. No animals. I mean, the bugs, they're going to get in there, but the animals, no. So I will take it off so I can show you all what has a little grown back since the animal, or whatever type of animal it was, that actually ate my leaves off of my plants. I mean, my vegetables, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on. And welcome to Chere'er's Lifestyle Gardening. All right, y'all. Look at my compost. I had just been throwing different things in here. And today, yesterday, the other day, I forgot what day it was. The day that I had went ahead and harvested my cabbage up. And I put the rest of the leaves that I didn't want in here. And it's starting to break down because it was higher than that, y'all. It was really high. So it's starting to break down. So what I did was I shredded some more paper and I'm going to put that in the compost like now. Hold on. All right, y'all. So look at it now. The compost. I put all them shredded papers in here. I spilled some a little bit down there, but that's fine. So I put the more shredded down here. So that should break down. Put that on here. And then I'll see it in a little bit. All right, y'all. So this is where I'm going to put the weed barrier on here. I'm gonna put it right on this side. I'm gonna move it over just a little bit more and have those over here. I put those all from that was over here. I put them over there for right now, and then once I'm finished, I'll move them back. But y'all, it is hot out here because look at my leaves of my cucumbers. But I want to show you something. When I move it back over into the shade, it'll be okay. But I want to show you all something. Is this so wonderful? All right, so look at that. Look at that cucumber coming. That's one. That's two. Let's see if there's any more. I think it's just those two. Yes, just those two. So those are coming. Let's look at this other one. Let's look at this one. Yeah, it's just those two. These are just the male flowers. But it's two of them that are coming, and I'm loving that. Okay? Loving that. And we will get to everything else. Okay? We will get to everything else. Just looking at the rest of them coming up. But let's go ahead and take care of this first. I'm ready to get off track. All right, y'all. So I'll finish and I'll put this weed barrier down all the way up until to the greenhouse. So next, I'm going to move these back over here and line them up. And then once the green peppers they start to do what they need to do, and I harvest and everything, then I will put the second one down. But I won't put the second one down until those two peppers are gone, and then these two peppers are gone. But the rest of everything else is in grow bags. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'll bring it back and show you. All right, y'all, I'm sorry, it's a train coming. It's always a train coming. But I went ahead and moved these back over here, and I left one over here with the peas. That just had some soil in there, and that's it. But I bought everything else over here on this side. So that's step one. So I'm trying to make some progress. I am trying to do it. So it's going to take time, so I know it's not a marathon. But this train gotta go. All right, y'all, look, we got flowers over here on my peppers, on these sweet peppers. I got flowers. Yes, they are getting tall too. They are really getting tall. These starting to get tall, but I guess they'll be okay. And then I'll set those like that. I got basil coming through. Look at the basil. And then I have dwarf sunflower right there, and then one's right there. My dill's not coming through yet, but I know it probably will. And then here's my pepper. Here's my peppers. Yep, they're coming on through. And then also, like I showed you all yesterday, the other day, my cucumber is coming through. Yes. All right, y'all, I am back. Let me get this. I see that looks like my little, I don't know if this is gonna make it or not, but I'm gonna leave it alone and see. Put it down there and see what it does. It looks like that hasn't grown, but it's kind of stiff. So I'm gonna leave it alone to see if it actually grows back. Now my carrots are really doing this thing right here. These are the little leaves, the top of the carrots that are growing in. So I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't know. I will be taking them, like looking to see which ones am I gonna keep and which ones I'm not gonna keep. Now the Swiss chard is actually coming back. There is one leaf, and I'm loving that. Let's see. This is supposed to be a beet, and it feels like it's rooting down there, so I'm gonna leave that alone to see if it'll do anything. This radish right here, look like it's kind of okay. But I'm getting ready to plant, I think right here is a Brussels sprout. So I ordered some seeds, which I'll be showing you all pretty soon. I ordered some seeds from M.I. Gardner, these Catskill Brussels sprouts. So I ordered these with my own money. This is not sponsored by them. And I'm gonna sow some right in here. So hold on. Alright, so this is where I'm going to put these seeds in. These are the seeds. So I'm gonna put them in here. And alright. Put those in here. I'm only working with one hand, y'all. So I'll put those in there for the Brussels sprouts. So I put the Brussels sprouts right here. I put like 2 or 3 of them right here. So put those in there. See, hopefully they will germinate. And then let's look at my other side. Hold on. I'm gonna put this back on top because I know when I planted those seeds, I didn't want nothing to actually come and get the seeds out of there. So I would do that in a little bit. And then I'm going to, well, I got my other, you see the other ones that are out here. And they doing good, doing great. And they coming up and they growing into their good leaves, and the other leaves are falling off. Their adult leaves are starting to come. So all right y'all, so I got the little tag out here from my Brussels sprouts where I had sowed them in right here, direct sowed them in right here. So just waiting for them to actually start coming up. So it's my Brussels sprouts. My Swiss chard over here is looking good. And y'all, I really thought about it on the leaves. They're not really hurting my soil. That actually, if I'm fertilizing and everything, I seen where James, I think his name was the last name is Piganori. I know I'm messing up his last name, but I know his first name is James, and he has been gardening for years, and I mean years. So I seen him where he had some leaves and everything, and he put it on the soil, on your soil, so you know the moisture, whatever. So I'm like, why am I picking out the leaves in the bags and even in the you know, this bed and then in the bags? Why am I doing that? And all it's doing is helping my soil to stay moist. So I'm going to leave them in the bag and just let them fall and do what they do. It's nature. So look at my Swiss chard. It is coming about. My carrots are starting to come about. So once they reach this stage right here, then I will try to see which one, how many I'm going to keep and how many I'm not going to keep. And then y'all, these mushrooms that is coming up in my soil, I don't know if it's actually just how it goes, but I'm gonna leave those two. I don't think they're dangerous to my soil or to my vegetables, so I'm just gonna leave them like they are and keep them that way. Let's see, my sage is okay. My cauliflower is still little. It's over here also. And let's see, I took the net off for a while. I'm gonna let it just stay off. I don't know if I'm going to I'm gonna put it back on, but right now I'm just gonna leave it out for right now. And then my radish, they are coming up. They're okay. My winter squash is starting to come up good. My broccoli, well, let's see. I think this was a radish, but I'm gonna come over here. My broccoli is gone because I actually put that in the middle. So that is gone. So broccoli is not over here. That is my radish that is right there. So, but my other broccoli is, where's my other broccoli at? I think it's right here. I think that's my broccoli right here. So I'm gonna put this over here to let me know that this is a broccoli and that's my radish. This is a radish right here because I remember sowing some radishes within my broccoli and my, within itself, and then also with my Swiss chard. So everything is looking good. And then over here, some changes. You know, it seems like once it starts to get cool over here, my kale and my broccoli, I think it's broccoli or cauliflower, is coming about. But when the sun comes, honey, them leaves just look they just look really tired. Right here is this is my cucumber pickles. So that's coming about. My basil, that's my dwarf sunflowers coming about. This is my basil. The basil is starting to come up. Hopefully they stay. My dill, let's pick this out. Oh, it's starting to come up too. There's my dill. That's coming up. Let's see. What else I plan over it? My chives, that's not coming up at all. It looks like a little bit of something right there. I don't know. So, it's my chives. My sweet peppers, they're coming with flowers. So, we're going to see how that goes. And then, let's see. I don't know what this is, y'all. Like I told y'all, I put a sweet potato in here. I mean, not sweet potato, a potato in here. But I'm thinking these are, I don't know if these are sweet potato, potato leaves or what. I might have to Google it and see. But my cucumber my cucumber vine is doing great. So you see that one right there. And then here is one right there, if you can see if it can focus. So I'm getting a lot of flowers, but I just need the bees to come over. With some bees was coming over here and pollinating, I seen. And then this cucumber is doing okay. So got a lot of flowers. It's doing great. And let's go over here to this peppers. These peppers are doing good. They're flowering too. See, there's a flower. They're getting tall. They're really getting tall. These are starting to get tall, but not 100%. But it looks good. Then let's go over here. Now, my snap peas, I think I actually, and I'm starting to really realize, I started these a little too soon, but I did direct sow some other peas. I did sow, so you see one's coming right here, one's coming right here. I think I put 3. So those are coming up. So I'm good with that, hopefully, but the sun might take them out again because the sun is really taking it out. I'm starting to see this is what it is with the sun, is taking it out. Now my beans are coming good. They are coming. I'm getting a lot of beans. Yep, I'm getting a lot of beans. So they are really coming about right here. Yep, they are coming about. So I haven't really picked no more beans because I'm trying to see how long this can get. I think it says 6 to 8 inches, but I need to go check it again before I pull this. But if it's time for me to pull it, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off camera. But if not, then I'm gonna let it sit there until it gets to that length. All right, so let's go on the other side with the tomatoes. All right, look at my strawberries. They are really coming about. But, you know, there's no more strawberries, but it is still flying. But no more strawberries are supposed to come. I think strawberry season is over, I believe. I'm not for sure, but I think so. Then look at my tomatoes. Y'all know I try to get out early in the morning before the sun starts. Sometimes I come out when the sun. But look at my tomatoes. I'm going to pick those two to get today. And I'll pick that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick this other one too. And then get that one. I'm seeing some more are forming. You see that right there? They have been forming. So these are little, they're supposed to be called large cherry tomatoes, but to me, I mean, they're supposed to be big. As far as this kind is supposed to be saying, these are called large, but they're actually real little. You know, on camera they kind of look big, but they actually little. They're not really big. Now, these back here that I had picked, those two, they supposed to be the big kind, but they're not the beefsteak. They're just like a regular, like a little bigger than these. So my aromas that's back here, I think it's actually going to come. They're getting taller, but I don't see any flowers yet for it. I'm not seeing any flowers yet on these, but I think these are my aromas. But hopefully within a couple of weeks or maybe a month, I might see some growth in these the four that are over here. These over here are doing their thing, and I'm okay with that, and I'm good. And I did taste those tomatoes, and the tomatoes taste good. I did wash them off real good, and then with some baking soda and some vinegar and everything, and then I let them set. I put them in the refrigerator, and y'all, they taste so good on a BLT. Tastes so good, and also on my hamburger. I had it on my hamburger. I had it on the BLT. Oh my goodness, they taste so good. So the taste is a little more richer and juicier than the ones that I get in the store. So from here on out, I will be growing my own tomatoes. I did go ahead and next year order me some more seeds, but it'll be these seeds also. I still got some more of these seeds, but I ordered the ones that are going to be big, like I think they call beefsteak tomatoes, but I don't know the kind right offhand. So I did order those, and I will let you all know the seeds that I did purchase and where I purchased them from, and for next year, for my tomatoes for next year, and then also the lettuce and the cauliflower and everything that I did purchase for this coming, which is going to be in the next couple of weeks, that I will be direct sowing into. But you'll see. So these marigolds are so pretty. Look at those. They are so pretty. Yes, I wish I had some more on here, because if I had some more, I would take these and go and cut them off and put them in some water on my table, but there's not no more. I don't want to take these, and then, I mean, this one is coming, so I wish it was just all of them was, you know, open and bushy, and they're coming out, because this one right here, that one, then there's one down there that I see is coming. So they're coming, but I just want them to be all, you know what I'm saying, bushy and flowery. But my day will come. I'm going to go ahead. I don't have my gloves on, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and pick these off. I'm picking these off. And let's see. Let's go ahead and pick this one off. See, I can tell. You can tell when they're ready to be picked off, because they just glide straight off. So let's pick this one. Oh, that's not ready. Let's see if this one is. Nope, it's not ready either. So I'm going to leave that one on, and I'm going to leave that one on. But these three are ready to go ahead and be picked off, because when you pick them, they just glide straight off. It does not know. You don't have to tug on them or anything. They just glide straight off. So good thing that I'm really doing my research on my vegetable and my garden, because y'all, the first time, like I told y'all, the first time that I did my garden, it just frustrated me so much because I had put so much into it, but I didn't research. That's the whole thing. I didn't research it. I didn't even go on YouTube to see. I just got frustrated and said forget it, because the rabbits and all the animals was actually coming in my garden, and they started to eat up my stuff. They started to dig up my stuff. But a friend of mine, she told me what to do, but I was so frustrated. I had already taken everything up, threw it away, and I didn't even feel like starting over. So I should have listened to her, but sometimes, you know, you're so frustrated, you just go on and do what you gotta do. And I said one day, look y'all, look at the bee. Oh yes, that is so cute. Do your thing, bee. Do your thing. Yes, do your thing. Look at it. So, just going ahead and doing this garden now, which I guess it wasn't time for me to do it. I guess, you know, God was like, no, it's not your time right now, so go on. And I went and did other things, which was a good thing. So he brought me back to the garden. So y'all gonna see a lot of different things that I have in store for my garden, and just stay tuned. Y'all, I went ahead and Googled this to see if this was my potatoes that was growing up, that one potato that I had put in here to try to grow, but it's not. It's actually saying it's the mulberry. So I already got a big old tree right here and don't really want it. So I don't want no little mulberries. So I'm going to take all of these up out of here. And then I'm going to dig down in here. I know it's not time for the potatoes. So I'm going to get into this soil, and I can do something else with this grow bag. Well, y'all, the potato is not even in here. So I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if an animal or something dug it up and ate it or what. But it's not in here. And I know I actually put it in here. But it's not in here, y'all. Oh well. So, you know, so that's the part of growing a garden. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And like I said, it might have been one of the animals that got in here. And I'm digging deep because I put it in here. I didn't put it too deep. And I'm all the way at the bottom, y'all. I am at the bottom. Oh, well, I can use this for something else. Look, I'm at the bottom, okay? I'm at the bottom where I had put it at. And it was a nice sized potato. So I've been thinking that potato is in here, and it's not. It's not in here at all. So I can use this for something else. Yep, sure can.